Welcome back to our channel. It's been a while. I dropped a video on here. So it's a new week right now, and I want to do a quick breakdown into what we're looking at for this week. So from um, last week, we can see that last week we had a bullish candle close. Now I'm going to be using black candles for the rest of um, all my videos, okay? Because I want you guys to understand the concept with which I trade, not just about structure, but understanding price action and using candle momentum to more or less catch really good trades. Now, getting into it, you can see that last week we had a bullish candle, okay, close, which was more or less above this previous high and above 173,750. So it's more or less like an engulfing, but we had a long wick at the top. Now, breaking that down on the daily time frame, you can see that the daily uh, was bullish. I got a long from 172,500 after seeing a signal around here. Took profit at this previous high here, okay, so somewhere around here. Then we saw the daily close above 173,750, and now we're more or less retesting the area. Breaking that down on the 4 hour time frame, like I said, the 4 hour structure was making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So we have all the way down here for the market to break before um, the trend changes, or before we know that sellers are now in control of the market. Um, with the same light, we could have a trend line area of support around here. Okay, so um, have a trend line area of support around here, point one, point two, point three. Now the reason I have my 100 of my Fibonacci right here instead of where the structure is because of two things. Now, looking at where my Fibonacci is, we have the low of the last bullish candle, which this candle here more or less tells me that there are more sellers in the market than there are more buyers in the market than sellers. Sorry. So unless we take out the low of this candle here, that's where we know that okay, sellers are now pushing the price to the downside and we will start looking to sell. So yeah, the structure is more or less right here. So this is like a zone. We draw something out like this. This is like a zone where we could see price dip into 100% before it continue to the upside. So that's what I'm looking out for. On the 1 hour time frame, to go long, we could be looking out for break of areas of resistance, areas like right here. We also have trend lines areas of resistance that could be broken. Okay, there's none right now that I can see that more or less fits the chart. So you just have to wait. So, but right now you can see a structural area of resistance right here. So when we see price trade above this region, that's a good area to go long. Have stop loss below this the 100% area. So let's see how this one plays out, and I'll check back with you guys. Have a good trading week.